Today we are making the most delicious homemade caramel recipe that you guys will ever try. You're not going to want to miss it, so let's get started. Hey you guys, welcome back to Heartway Farms. We're so glad you're here with us today. Please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future videos. We try to put out at least 2 videos a week and keep you guys in the loop with what our family is doing. So yeah, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. All right, let's talk about caramel, the important stuff, right? I just had put out a video last week, I think, on our homemade apple crisp with the secret ingredient of our homemade caramel sauce. And I told you I had to ask my friend, and she said, yes, you can give away the recipe. So I'm doing that today. And this is, the thing that I love about this recipe is, first of all, it is the best homemade caramel that I've ever had. First of all. Second of all, it's easy, and it is with some store-bought items, so it makes it easy for you to whip up quick. It's not temperamental where it's gonna burn and give you trouble. So it's a nice, easy recipe to keep in your pocket and pull it out, and it tastes like a super high-end caramel, but it's really easy. Now listen, before we get started in all this, I'm excited because I want to show you guys, first of all, this is our homemade caramel sauce. And obviously if you live locally, we have our caramel sauce for sale in our farm shop. And we keep it this time of year when it's fall and winter. It's just perfect to have available. But for a limited time right now, we are going to be offering this from our online store as well. So head over to heartwayfarms.com. You guys can check out, we have been adding all sorts of new things to our website. Not only can you have our own salted caramel sent right to your house, but you can take a look at all the other things we have to offer, like our aprons. The girls are making handmade high quality earrings. There's homemade soap and lip balm, all sorts of things. So go head over to our website, heartwayfarms.com, and check it out for yourself. For this recipe, I already got our ingredients out, so you can take a look here and then we'll head into the kitchen. But it's really simple. First, you're gonna need 1.5 cups of brown sugar. You can use dark or light, it doesn't matter. 1 stick of salted butter. If you are using unsalted, if that's all that you have available, that's easy, no big deal. You can just add a little bit more salt into the recipe later. Okay, 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can use homemade vanilla, home extracted vanilla, or imitation or store-bought pure vanilla. You're gonna need a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. This is Eagle brand, but you can use whatever brand you have available near you. I think there's ways to make your own homemade too. I have not tried that with this recipe, so today we're not gonna do that. And then, yes, listen, again, it's dessert, so we're not worried about everything being all natural and healthy, okay? Today we're gonna be putting light corn syrup in our recipe, and you're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of your corn syrup, okay? That helps give it that caramely richness. And then sea salt, you're gonna need 1/2 teaspoon. You can use sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, real salt. You can be flexible with some of these ingredients on what you want to use. Okay, so let's head into the kitchen and get started. All right, we've moved on to the stovetop. Get yourself a saucepan that you guys like. It does help, you know, to have a pouring handle at the end, but it's not, you know, not necessary just when you're pouring the caramel, whether into containers or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn our heat to medium heat. And step 1, we're gonna take our 1 stick of butter. Like I said, salted or unsalted. I'm using salted today. And we're gonna melt this up in our saucepan here, okay? So obviously that's gonna take a few minutes. We don't wanna burn it, so we're gonna pay attention to it and watch it. And like I said, melt it on medium heat, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, our stick of butter is completely melted, starting to bubble a little bit. I don't want it to burn. Now I'm going to add my other ingredients. So first I'm gonna start with my packed brown sugar. This is 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar. And you know what's great about this recipe? You don't even need a candy thermometer. That's how easy and wonderful it is, okay? So we're gonna mix this in. get it incorporated. Okay, next we're gonna add 3/4 cup of our light corn syrup, okay? It's sticky, so you're gonna have to use your spatula to get it out of there. You're gonna want all of it to get into your pan. There's 3/4. Okay. So there's our 3/4 cup of our light corn syrup. We're gonna get that mixed in. Just a beautiful dark color right now. Okay. We're gonna add our can of our sweetened condensed milk, our 14-ounce can. Again, get out, use your scraper, get all that good stuff out of there. All right, we're gonna get this mixed in as well. This is gonna give it that beautiful caramel color, lighten it up a little bit. I mean, we have made our own, we do make fully from scratch, like homemade caramels. But you have to watch it. You have to be really attentive. You have to get your candy thermometer out and, you know, really pay attention to everything. And this is just like a foolproof caramel that everybody will love. If you make it for them coming up at the holidays or whatever, it will be a huge hit. And it's really simple. As long as you're attentive, you just have to watch it. You can't let it burn. Here's our beautiful color. Okay, and I'm gonna keep stirring this around 5 minutes. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna stir it, and as soon as it starts bubbling, then I'm gonna turn the heat off, okay? Okay, it's only been a few minutes, and I'm still stirring pretty consistently. It's a short time really. You don't want to lose it and burn it. And I'm just waiting every once in a while to see if I see bubbles yet. We are close because I can hear it. All right, once it does this, hopefully you guys can see it. Once it does this, go ahead and shut it off. Okay, we're gonna shut off our heat, okay? Give it another stir. Just make sure, again, no burning. Nothing is good about burnt caramel. Okay, now we're going to add our vanilla and our salt, okay? So here we have our vanilla, and it's, you know, between 1 and 2 teaspoons depending on what you want. I'm gonna do like, I don't know, 1.5, give or take here. Okay, of vanilla. And then I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. The salt, you guys, just pushes this over the edge. It just makes it so good. The sweet and the salt together. All right, and that is it, you guys. It's so easy. It is so easy. Let's go take this into the dining room. All right, here we go. Look at this beautiful caramel sauce. All right, right now it's hot off the press. It's super warm and runny. As this comes back to temperature, like room temperature, it will definitely get hard. So if you are wanting to serve it hot, if you were doing your apple crisp or whatever, you could pour it over hot, or you can pop it in the microwave, you know, warm it back up to get it to drizzle. Similar to like a store-bought caramel sauce. So yeah, my kids are gonna love this snack today. I'm serving it with apples. And you know what I love to do is take some coarse salt and just do a gentle sprinkle on top. All right, there you go, guys. That is the recipe. You will keep this, like I said, and serve it every time you need a caramel to be on the table. This is gonna be your go-to recipe. And yeah, it's great with these apples for dipping. We put it over ice cream. We put it in the apple crisp, which I already talked about. If you didn't see that recipe, go check that out. And now you know the homemade caramel recipe that I put on that, which just takes it up even to a higher level because it's so good, all right? And then don't forget, you guys, right now for a limited time, we've got our salted caramel available to ship right to your house. If you don't want to make this recipe, you're like, oh, that looks good, but I don't feel like making it, then you can buy it from us. Go check out the website. And yeah, thank you guys for being a part of our family today, and we'll talk to you soon. Hey kids, fresh caramel.